If you're familiar with the game Silent Hill 2, a game that I recently just finished for the first time, you know that the town of Silent Hill isn't just a setting for the story to unravel, but a medium used to explore the character's psyche. James's past, his vices, his traumas, all come to life in a tangible form. Similarly, Growing My Grandpa also plays off of the inner reflections of the characters in a way that I find very impressive. Even though the game didn't scare me the way I would have liked it to scare me, the story was very appetizing. You're a therapist, stationed at a grade school, working on a case study of a little girl named Adrian, after you've been informed by her teacher about her recent behaviors. She opens up about her home, her family, her grandfather, the one she's growing in the basement. As a therapist, it's all make-believe to you, burying her anxiety in a symbolic way. Her grandfather already passed away. The house, the basement, inherited from him to her parents. She narrates the events that led to her grow her deceased grandfather. Exploring the basement, she finds a plastic bag lined with an interior of mirrors. She finds an animal, not soft, not animal-like at all, hard, bristles like a brush. She discovers a small room under some stairs. Inside, a small doll with coarse skin, some glue, a picture of her grandfather, and a magic book. Eurasian Steppe Shamanism in the Future Form Gyrus, an interdisciplinary study in sympathetic magic. A dissertation by Jacob Hart. A magic book indeed. One that speaks of an angel of needles, kept by blind shamans but were eventually outlawed. Laws prohibiting sorcery and necromancy, folktales, human desires, neurology. It turns out that your deceased grandfather, an expert in anthropology, linguistics, and neurology, was investigating something that he wasn't supposed to. Adrian takes her items. She makes an embodiment of what she wants, a desirous yield, and sets it in a cage in the basement. There it sits, waiting to morph into desire. This game is divided into weeks. At the end of every week, Adrian is interviewed by her caseworker, and she describes how she's been nurturing her grandpa, picking up trash, gathering food, acquiring new conversation topics, happily describing her role as caretaker, teaching it to speak. And feeding her grandfather. Throughout the basement, tidbits of lore are riddled here and there from previous occupants that also worked with Grandpa. A man named William that sits alone in the enclosure area, being used as bait by the creature. A code of conduct and operations. Keep conversation to a minimum. No attachments to colleagues. No trading or bargaining with the creature. Growth cycles must not exceed 5 weeks. Do not feed the creature flesh. Adrian's desirous yield, the catalyst to the development of the story, finally takes form. Her naivety and kid-like curiosity makes her fond of her new family member. But what exactly is Grandpa? When I look at him, when I think about him, he grows and moves. It's like he's growing for me. The Angel of Needles is not a monster that feeds off of fear or trauma. It plays off of the desires. It passively intercepts the thoughts of its prey around it, replicating what they want, wearing the skin of their loved ones. Not the person, but the idea of the person, the image ingrained in their heads. What you are thinking and experiencing of me is shaping what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. It doesn't replicate to terrorize. It doesn't care about scaring. When Whiskers is removed from dormancy and replicates a rabbit's morphology, it's not seeing from the rabbit's eyes, nor smelling from the rabbit's nose, but pretending that it does, and doing a very good job at it. It does it to hunt,